What would you do if you had nothing to fear? What would you change if you had nothing to lose? What would you pursue if you didn't care what anyone else thought of you? Welcome to the Have You Seen Me Now podcast. I'm your host, Sherilyn. Have you seen me now? Have you seen me now? Greetings, stellar rock stars. I can hardly believe it's finally time to launch the Have You Seen Me Now podcast. Episode 1 is coming at you on Friday, January 29th, and I can hardly wait to share it with you. It's been a long time coming. And let's just say that every insecurity and obstacle reared their ugly little heads in the process. And just to get this far is kind of a miracle. So I have to believe if there were so many challenges to push through, that there is something special in this little experiment. I know for sure it's a lot about me finding my brave and using my voice, but I have to believe there's something special in it for you too. And I'm telling you, if you're breathing, this podcast is for you. Because sometimes we need to remind ourselves daily that as long as we have breath in our lungs, we can begin again today. And we have to be reminded that we're all in this journey together, learning about ourselves, bettering ourselves, and living out our purposes and our passions. So this is a podcast to help you celebrate the wins and the losses, your growth and your healing, your expansion, your skinned knees and battle scars gathered along the way like badges of honor. And this is a podcast to remind you to follow the breadcrumb trail of joy that you find along the journey. Because it's the breadcrumb trail of joy that led me right here to this moment, these minutes that we're going to spend together this year. And I hope you'll subscribe to the podcast today and that you're prepared to join me for some intentional conversations about how it started versus how it's going, not only in my life, but also in the lives of some brave and inspiring friends of mine who've learned that it's never too late to reinvent yourself or to rebrand your whole life or to change careers or maybe to return to something you used to love doing but lost somewhere along the way. And I'll be right here cheering you on as you find your voice, encouraging you not to be afraid of recreating the next season of your life without worrying about what anyone else thinks of your dreams. And my hope is at the end of every podcast that you're inspired to say to all the haters in your life, or even to your own inner critic, yeah. I might have been a lost, insecure, utter mess back then. But man, have you seen me now? Thanks for listening to this introductory episode of the Have You Seen Me Now podcast. I'm your host, Sherilyn. Be sure to follow Have You Seen Me Now on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter so that we can cultivate a community of encouragement this year. Remember to rate, review, subscribe, and share. I'll be talking to you again really soon when episode 1 launches on January 29th. Until then, live loud and proud, my friends.